And now it's time for fun and food with the Dinner Divas and Mr. Price Home. The internet is where passionate cooks share their love of food with the rest of the world, creating food blogs. Good bloggers can become highly successful, like having their own cookbooks published and enjoying great new careers. But how well do they cook and write and develop recipes? Let's find out.
I am Tulisa Kokela, but you can call me Tuli. My blog name is Mzansi Style Cuisine. My blog is about indigenous Southern African dishes. It tries to showcase them in a contemporary way. And what I'm trying to do is to show people that you can live in Sandton and still consume your indigenous dishes.
My name is Janice Trepepi, and I blog under the name of Janice Trepepi. And my blog is about Italian food. It's about sharing my family's experiences and giving everybody a step-by-step easy way to cook Italian food.
The fun begins with a sudden elimination round in which bloggers cook their idea of a family meal in 90 minutes using specific brands, flour, canned foods and eggs.
Today I'm going to be cooking sweet and sour chicken gizzard kebabs served with a vendor-inspired ginger-flavored tomato, onion and peanut dip. Main course is curried ditlakwana, cow hills, served with sour cream and parsley mifino, also served with honey and rooibos glazed butternut chips. For dessert, we're baking red velvet lava cakes served with cream cheese ice cream.
My Italian menu today consists of involtini di nonna Lilli, pomodori e melanzane al forno, insalata di rucola e parmigiano e torti di panforte.
There are great rewards for every blogger, which includes a 6th Sense Jet Chef microwave combination oven from Whirlpool, fabulous shopping vouchers, and as inspiration, a copy of fellow blogger Sam Linzel's Drizzle and Dip recipe book. The winner will be part of a book deal. Be a judge on the next season of Dinner Divas. Get a welcome breakaway and Whirlpool kitchen appliances worth 25,000 Rand plus 50,000 Rand cash. But the best prize for the bloggers will be more visitors to their blogs, improving their chances of earning big bucks from future advertisers.
My primary motivation is to get my blog out to as many people as possible.
But first, they have to impress the judges.
As a chef, I won't be hard on them because I'm not judging a chef. I'm judging a blogger.
I think there's a lot of different criteria that need to be met, and the stakes are definitely higher for the contestants.
And I think it's very important that, we as South Africans start to explore our culinary heritage a lot more. And I would like to see it branch out more into more traditional African meals.
In this round, the bloggers do not know who the judges are, and the judges do not know who the bloggers are. They have to base their votes purely on the written information and food prepared by the bloggers.
I'm very infatuated about Italian cuisine and Italian cooking. I've On a personal level, I've been, for the last 5 years, I've just spent lots of time on Italian cuisine. So my knowledge on Italian is quite extensive.
The first blogger is doing something that I'm very interested in, and she's writing about traditional recipes and making them accessible to Joe Soap on the street or somebody who's never cooked that kind of food.
Ladies, welcome to the Dinner Diva kitchen. Thank you. Here is where you will cook a family meal of your choice for our judges in 90 minutes. The judges will want to know if your meal is a reflection of your blog. Will your meal say, "Here is my blog on a plate"? Naturally, they will judge your meal on taste, balance, and nutrition. They will focus on your menu choices and ingredients. Are they local? Are they in season? Are they available from the local supermarket? Then they will look at your creativity, the originality and writing style of your recipes, how well you've described your blog in 100 words, the styling of the food on your plates, and how nicely you've set your tables. So, what are you waiting for? Cook dinner, divas! Tuli and Janice start off by setting their tables for the judges. And getting all the utensils and ingredients ready. And then, it's time to cook.
Dinner Divas garnish with Mr. Price Home. You're watching Dinner Divas with Mr. Price Home.
First thought, I've just got to keep to my plan. I had a plan in my head and I practiced the meal 4 times.
I'm a bit puzzled about chicken. I'm not sure how that's going to come out based on she's stuffing it with eggs and palm ham and asparagus. Good combination, but I'm not too sure if the filling will suffice.
Chicken, you take a breast and open it up, flatten it out. You don't want your chicken to be too thick, otherwise the heat's not going to get through and melt the cheese in the center. Lay your chicken breast out, you lay a piece of Parma ham, and then a nice slice of cheese with your egg and your asparagus spears. Roll it up, cut, dust it in flour, and then fry it in the pan. Okay, the egg is an adaptation from another recipe of my mother-in-law's, in which she would make this scrambled egg and stuff it into thick flank beef and cook it in tomato. So I thought, let's bring that into the chicken and celebrate the new laid eggs. I prefer to use really fresh eggs because it gives the dish its special flavor.
Tuli, how is it going here with you?
Getting there.
Getting there, is that a good or a bad thing?
A bit of both.
A bit of both. You're gonna make it.
Yes, I'm sure I'm going to. I think I just got ambitious. I overlooked the time aspect.
Tuli decides to start with her chicken starter. She cuts up her chicken gizzards and then adds Worcester sauce, chicken spice, sweet chili sauce, yogurt, and tomato sauce, in which the gizzards will marinate while she prepares her dipping sauce.
This is a vendor dish. I can't even pronounce the name. It's a Qirita tamati. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. But it's basically a tomato s'more with peanuts. But I'm going to make it into a dip.
To a basic tomato s'more, Tuli adds chopped ginger, green chilies, coriander leaves, Rhodes tomato paste, and whole peanuts, and lets it simmer.
Giblets can overcook very easily, and you do need to clean them. So if this blogger pays attention to detail, I think the dish could definitely be a winner.
Once your chicken is browned, you take it out, keep it warm so it doesn't dry out. Fry a little bit of garlic and a little bit of onion, not too much onion, in with some sliced mushrooms, and let that all brown very nicely. let it brown properly, because that's where your flavor is going to actually come from. So you've got the browning from the chicken on the bottom of the pan, browning from your onion, browning from the mushrooms. You then add in masala wine to deglaze the pan and lift all that flavor off the bottom. In with your cream, and then let your sauce cook for a bit. And the flour that you've put on the outside of the chicken goes into the sauce and thickens it nicely. So you land up with a beautiful, silky consistency in your sauce.
Tuli, are you still piercing the gizzards?
Yes.
So what are you making for dessert, Tuli?
I'm making red velvet lava cakes.
Wow.
Yes.
Is your oven on?
Yes, it is on.
Good. So you're happy that you're on time?
Not really. I'm panicking a bit, slightly.
Okay.
This is taking up more than
Okay.
anticipated.
Well, you gizzard along. What's banging behind me?
Garlic, crashing garlic up. I put the brinjals and tomatoes in the oven, but I forgot to put the garlic in. Sorry.
It's in. Okay, Janice. Well, as far as garlic is concerned, better late than never.
Yeah, again.
At last, Tuli gets her chicken gizzards to the oven and starts on her cow heels. She has given herself very little time to get them tender, even with the pressure cooker. And she opens the cooker way too soon.
What happens with the heels, it depends on the age of the ox. So I think I got a combination of young cows and old cows. So some were cooked and some were not cooked.
Is the meat tender?
No, it's still a bit hard. I think I need to cook it for another 20 minutes.
Okay.
The gizzards, what I did, I tasted them and they were they were not done. So I extended the grilling time.
With very little time left, Tuli starts on the rest of her meal.
This is how I prepared my butternut dish. I boiled 2 tablespoons of water, soaked the rooibos tea bag until all the flavor came out. I took out the tea bag, and then I cooked the butternut in that water with rooibos flavor. Then I added the honey, I added a bit of butter, and then I cooked until it was soft.
Starting my dessert now. I used Rhodes marmalade, there's Seville marmalade in my panforte tart. It gives it the most beautiful orange undertone, which you do get in panforte, the traditional Italian cake panforte.
For her pudding, Janice brushes phyllo pastry with butter and arranges them into a muffin pan. Then she adds a filling of orange marmalade, walnuts, chocolate, honey, before it goes into the oven. But Tuli is far from done. While Janice is ready to plate. Right. How's your timing, Janice?
Good, I think I'm all right.
You're gonna make it.
Plating takes a while, hey? But
Yes.
it's not
Okay. I see your pressure cooker is still going. Is your lava cakes? Are your lava cakes in?
I'm busy with them now.
But will you have enough time? You think so?
I should have enough time.
Tuli? Well, I'm gonna lava and leave you in that case.
See you later.
With the cooking time almost up, Tuli starts making her lava cakes. less than 10 minutes left, Tuli starts her butterbean curry sauce and mashes her potato with parsley and sour cream. Her lava cakes have just gone into the oven, so she can still make it. But are the cow heels tender? Tuli, I'm really concerned. Shouldn't you start plating?
I'm gonna start plating now.
I think you've got to get going, girl. With a minute left, Tuli finally dishes up. Ladies, you're either going to be happy or sad, but time's up. Tuli.
Dinner Divas. Cook with Mr. Price Home. Dinner Divas are cooking with Mr. Price Home.
Oh yeah, that was hectic. You know what? My dishes take long to cook, and I knew that when I went in there. But I was hoping that I can finish them quickly, but I'm glad that I finished, and I'm proud of myself for finishing. And the plates look great, and the table, the setting looks great.
Oh, that was hectic. I enjoyed it. I think the timing was good. I have practiced a lot, so I think I picked up a few minutes in my practice sessions. I'm happy with the way everything's come out. I didn't have any disasters along the way.
The bloggers do not know who the judges are, and the judges do not know who the bloggers are. They have to base their votes purely on written information and the food.
Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got an involtini di nonna lili, which is translates as grandmother's lily rolls. We have some chicken breast stuffed with some new laid eggs, parma ham and some crunchy fresh asparagus, and also with some sasko flour-based creamy mushroom sauce.
Bon appetit.
The fact that she's managed to keep the chicken really neat. There's a lot of ingredients on the inside of the roll, and I think that shows a lot of technique.
I'm very impressed with the salad. Parmesan complements the rocket beautifully.
Yeah, I like it.
Move on to our
Fantastic.
dessert.
Shall we go into the... Okay.
So we have Rhode Seville orange marmalade, dark chocolate and walnut-filled phyllo pastries served with orange-scented mascarpone. And the phyllo is nice and crunchy, and I like the fact that the filling has definitely got a bit of sauce to it.
It's not too sweet. It was good.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, should we move to our next dinner?
I was actually really looking forward to this when I first saw the menu, because it's something that I really believe in terms of, preserving traditional recipes of, South Africa or any country in the world. We're starting off with some sweet and sour chicken gizzards, and my apologies for any mispronunciations, but I'm sure you'll appreciate why. Ginger-flavoured kuritsa tamati, which is a tomato, onion and peanut dip. And then for our main course, we're going to have some curried dikawana, cow's heels, okay, for those of you who didn't understand that, with some sour cream and parsley muffino, honey and rooibos glazed butternut chips.
Pasta on top.
It's tough, very chewy.
It's very dry.
I don't think, not sure if it's been cleaned properly, but I don't get any kind of pleasant flavour.
I'm gonna move straight into the main course.
Okay, so now we're going to go try the cow heels. Okay.
The cow heels, I feel that it hasn't been cleaned properly. I've got hair stuck in my tooth.
I'm still chewing.
I can't smell of this.
In terms of flavour, the sweet potato butternut was supposed to be with the honey rooibos glaze. I don't
Glaze,
taste
yeah.
anything. I don't even taste salt. The butter beans, I feel you can taste raw curry powder, which
Yeah,
at a
hasn't been
basic
cooked
level
out.
is easy to cook out. So for dessert, we have red velvet lava cakes with cream cheese ice cream.
Very sweet.
It is very sweet.
I think the sweetness comes because she's incorporated white chocolate as opposed to dark chocolate.
Lava cake to me something that's dense in the inside and slightly runny. This was basically almost a cupcake. Okay, so we're ready to kind of put our thoughts together about each dinner.
I just feel with dinner one, it was just one straight paragraph. Where with dinner two, she just categorized them so that you can expect different things in a different cuisines, which I found came through strongly on her presentation and on her taste profile and on what she's done to execute it.
How they write and how they describe the recipes is critical. Right? You want people to go and spend money to make your recipe. And I think this dinner one that we've just eaten, I think she also failed in terms of how she described the instructions to create this recipe. Because I was looking at it and I was thinking, well, she said, rub the gizzards with all the ingredients. Well, hang on, which ingredients? So I was a little confused. If I didn't know better, if it was the first time I was seeing it, I've got a problem, I'm stumped, and I'm going to move on to the next recipe, so I'm not going to make it.
I think we should cast the votes.
Fantastic.
I will present you with the goblet, Andrew.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Ladies, without any further ado, Tuli, you cooked dinner one, which means Janice, you cooked dinner two.
Okay.
So let's see how they voted. First judge voted for dinner two. So ladies, if the second vote is also for dinner two, there's no reason for me to read further as we only have 3 judges. Second vote, and the next person going through to our semi-finals, dinner two. Well done, Janice. I am really excited.
Oh, thank you, darling.
And Tuli, really, please, you must never stop cooking, never stop vlogging, but well done.
You know what? I came into this challenge and knowing that traditional dishes take longer to prepare. My aim was to hopefully inspire someone out there, and if someone out there has found some inspiration from the cooking session today, then I'll be very happy.
Well
Thank you very
done.
much. I'm delighted.
So, you look like you want to burst from excitement.
Gonna cook again now.
Lovely. You must go practice.
I will do, definitely.
Cheers.
I expect from a blogger, I expect them to be able to communicate their recipe very well and very easily. It must be easy to understand. I also expect people to impart knowledge.
It needs to be authentic. It needs to be original.
I'm happy with how everything tasted. Hope the judges like it too.
It's diabolical.
Ek het 'n bietjie van 'n boeboe gemaak met my crunchies.
She is saying, here's my crunchy with love.
And she's covered it in snow. Dump the pork, serve it as a vegetarian dish, and we'll all be saying, wonderful.
You stand the chance to stay and dine like a diva for a 2-day breakaway at the fabulous Upper East Side Hotel in Cape Town. SMS the word hotel to 34022. Life cannot get more divalicious. Dinner Divas. Loved every moment. With Mr. Price Home.